Hello my friends, today I want to start our front overview right away from the Avdiivka direction, because it seems that the third wave of Russian attacks have begun. They are intensively shelling the entire area, and last night there were reports that they started advancing toward the outskirts of Avdiivka with several groups. Battles are also ongoing in the direction of Tonenke, Pervomaiske and Stepove. There have been no advancements within the day, but the situation remains extremely challenging. In an attempt to reduce the Russian use of drones, which significantly assist them, there was a strike on the Republican Center for Unmanned Aerial Vehicles in Donetsk yesterday. Following that, it was reported that another strike occurred in the Donetsk area late in the evening, but there are no details available about that one yet. Further south, battles continue in Mar'inka, and all nearby villages are under shelling. However, there is no progress and the front line remains unchanged. But before we continue, I'd like to ask you to share this video on social media and watch it till the end. It greatly helps in promoting my channel. Thank you. In the Bakhmut direction, after regrouping, the occupiers have resumed their offensive on Klishchiivka and Andriivka. The situation is challenging, and they managed to advance closer to the village, conducting heavy shelling on Klishchiivka. However, the Ukrainian armed forces are doing everything to hold their positions. On the northern flank, battles continue in the direction of Bogdanivka and near Kromove. The Ukrainian armed forces have successfully repelled all attacks, leaving the front line unchanged. In the Kremina and Siversk directions, the situation remains stable. Periodic shelling occurs, but there are no reported offensive actions. In the Svatova area, the occupiers failed to advance near Stelmachivka, and today they decided to launch an offensive in the direction of Berestove, while shelling the village. So we await the outcome of their attack. In the Kupiansk direction, battles continue for Sinkivka. The situation is challenging with ongoing attacks supported by tanks and artillery. They continue to suffer daily losses, but the attacks persist. Petropavlivka is under heavy shelling, and it seems that they will attempt to advance again in this area future. In the Ivanivsky area, battles also continue, but there are no changes along the front line. Now let's turn to the southern direction. In the Vuhledar direction, the occupiers continue heavy shelling and their advance towards Staromayorsk. They haven't achieved success, but the battles persist. In the Zaporizhia direction, the Ukrainian armed forces successfully repelled all of the Russian attacks on the flanks. The front line remains unchanged, and there is no increased activity observed in this area. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian armed forces are engaged in tactical battles, but without significant results. The occupiers continue their shelling and yesterday launched attacks on Zaporizhia, Nikopol and Kamiansk. In the Kherson direction, the shelling along the front line continues, but there have been no confirmed changes. However, the occupiers claim that the Ukrainian armed forces are advancing and have started redeploying their equipment. It seems like the situation may escalate soon, so we'll have to wait and see how events develop. Now, let's discuss the situation with Zaluzhnyi. Yesterday, one of the deputies stated that, according to his reliable sources, Zaluzhnyi would be removed from his position. However, after a public outcry, Rustam Umerov denied this information and stated that the deputies are attempting to spread disinformation in order to divide Ukrainian society.
Regarding another informational fake from one of the parliament deputies, Some unscrupulous politicians are trying to split Ukrainian society today. This is no better than what Russian propagandists are doing. Information warfare is a component of Russian aggression against Ukraine. You should not become pawns in it and even more assistants. Today, everyone in the country should focus on defense issues and do everything to strengthen our state.
If this is indeed true, then why do such deputies even hold positions in power? How are they allowed to make such sensational allegations?
I am filming the previous post about the submission for the rate of dismissal of Zaluzhnyi. At the moment, many other sources say that this is not the case. I hope that there will be a clear message that no one is going to fire Zaluzhnyi and that all these games will end.
In general, it seems like this is still a fake and Zaluzhnyi continues to work on liberating Ukrainian territory.
Smuggling. Yesterday, the Ukrainian information space was shaken by the publication of Rada Deputy Volodymyr Areev about the possible resignation of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine Valery Zaluzhnyi. Allegedly, the Minister of Defense and Zelensky's ally, Rustem Umerov, has already filed such a petition. Later, Areev retracted his words, but the discussion about the fate of the Commander-in-Chief has already gone to the people. And the behavior of the main actors seems to hint that the President's office was testing the reaction of society to the upcoming unpopular decision with such stuffing. Red triangle pointed down, and this is indicated by a combination of other signs. Black small square. After Zaluzhnyi's recent interview with The Economist, a campaign to discredit the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine began in Kiev. He is accused of defeatism, and it is likely that he will eventually be blamed for the failure of the counteroffensive. Black small square. One of the ways to raise the trust of Western sponsors is episodic but high-profile cases with the detention of top officials accused of corruption and arms smuggling. Zaluzhnyi fits this article perfectly.
Meanwhile, many new details are emerging regarding the railroad from Rostov-on-Don to Crimea.
Также второй проект очень мощный достаточно, который уже начат строительство со стороны Донецка. Это железная дорога, которая будет проходить от Акимовки до Ростова через Бердянск, Мариуполь. Этот проект уже начат строительство. Акимовка ниже Мелитополя на юго-западе находится. Это как раз железнодорожный узел, с которого пойдет строительство. Таким образом, чтобы мы могли обезопасить движение транспорта железнодорожного от обстрелов противника, который сегодня, к сожалению, пока обстреливает железную дорогу, которая идет как раз вдоль городов Пологи, в направлении Орехова, туда, через Камыш-Зарю, Волноваху. Там железная дорога небезопасна. И плюс она построена при Александре Третьем. Мосты клепанные, все на деревянных шпалах, ну, не все, а частично. И, соответственно, очень уязвимы. Построив железнодорожную ветку, хотя бы одну колею, чтобы быстро было, и пусть без электрической тяги, пускай она даже будет тепловозная, но мы решаем вопрос, и задачи военных решаются в значительной степени, и самое главное решается вопрос вывоза зерна на большой континент, вывоза железорудной руды, продукции с ЖРК, металлома, угля, многих элементов, которые нам сегодня надо связать с большой землей, потому что ездить через Крым, через мост, это не только далеко, но, к сожалению, сегодня мост является объектом повышенной опасности.
Meanwhile, in Lugansk, a car belonging to a deputy and the head of the Lugansk People's Republic Police Department, Mikhail Filopenko, was detonated. He sustained life-threatening injuries. Russian Telegram channels report that the explosion was an act of terrorism. The first photos from the scene of the incidents are already appearing online. And that's all from me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest news. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.